everyone, it's Becca from BEKAHBOOKSANDBUJO and welcome to a weekly reading vlog. If you missed my weekend vlog from last week, I explained that in the month of March I'm wanting to vlog every week because there's so much going on with Realmathon and with middle grade March. So many books will be read and I just want to document that process. So, welcome to Monday. This morning I got the kids ready for school and went to work. Here's a quick video of Mabel. It is Dr. Seuss week at her daycare. So today was Cat in the Hat day. They'll read Cat in the Hat and do various Cat in the Hat activities, and she could either wear stripes or a hat. And so I put her in cute red and white stripes, which is perfect for Cat in the Hat. This morning was just kind of catching up at the beginning of the week at the library, and now I'm home for a quick lunch. I'm very, very hungry today. I don't think I ate a good enough breakfast or ate it too early, or I don't know. So wanting to update you on what I'm reading today. I started Class Act by Jerry Craft last night. This is the second in the New Kid series. It's a graphic novel series about some kids at a school. In the first book, it was about a boy who was new to this school, and now I think in this book we're focusing on one of his friends. Why can't I remember his name? I don't know. I'm only like 45 pages in. What's his name? Drew? No. Anyway, in this one, the frustrating part so far is that this black boy always is getting his hair touched. And he's like, why are you touching my hair? Because everybody wants to feel what it feels like. It's like, oh my gosh, poor boy. So anyway, only about 45 pages into this, but it's a graphic novel, so should read pretty quickly. I'll likely finish it today. And then this morning, I popped in an earbud while I was reshelving books and listened to the first chapter or so of Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow. This is about our main character, Morgan, and she is like fated to die on a certain day, on like her 13th birthday or something. And she said for her birthday gift, she wanted to go to bid day right before her birthday or her death day. And bid day is where all of the schools bid for teenagers to go to their school and attend their school. Morgan obviously will not receive any bids, or so they think, and she does. She gets like almost all of the bids from the various schools that are represented, and people are very, very confused. They don't understand what's going on. So that's where I'm at right now. She's in the middle of bid day. She just got all of the bids, and now she's going to go meet the representatives from the school. So I'm about, I think, where I found myself, like 34 pages into this little booky book. So these are the middle grade I'm reading. Of course, they'll count for Realmathon 2. Not quite sure where or how for points, but I'll figure that out once the books are complete. Today should be a really relaxed day, both at work and at home. This week is just going to be kind of chill at home, which is nice. We don't have many evening activities or anything of the sort. So come along with us for the week and I will chat with you soon. Everyone, we are home from school and work. I went grocery shopping, and I shouldn't be trusted going grocery shopping with all of the cravings I have because I bought grape juice. Is that the start? I got grape juice, pickles, chips and salsa, Oreos, cereal. Did I say grape juice?
Yeah, cereal.
I got cereal.
What kind?
I got Crispix and Rice Krispies. But we still have your berry kind that you like. So yeah, I spent money on things that we didn't really need, but I'm thoroughly going to enjoy. Oh, peaches in a can and SpaghettiOs. Those are like nostalgia eats for me.
So, unicorn with lit.
Okay, so Mabel and I are gonna make this unicorn. She got a little upset with her brother because she wanted to play with his new Iron Man, but he didn't want her to play with it. So we're gonna make her unicorn that she got for Christmas. Do you wanna show your axolotl? Look at what she got in the mail today. Grandma and Grandpa sent her and Theo axolotls. What color did Theo get?
Blue.
Blue, and Mabel got pink. And that's because on Saturday, if you saw my weekend reading vlog from last week.
What did it say? That
says win. We went searching for axolotl stuffed animals and couldn't find any, so my mom and dad just ordered them. So cute. Mwah. All right, we gotta build this unicorn. I was about to head up to bed and I figured I should give you a quick update on the end of Monday. I just got off of book club with my college friends. We were discussing Olympus, Texas, but we really didn't discuss the book much because, I mean, we did. We talked about it for maybe 20 minutes and then the rest of the time we just chatted. One of our friends is getting married and her bachelorette party is this weekend, so we're all going to that, and yeah. It was just good to catch up and see them, and we'll see them again on Friday. We had yummy like pizza sticks for dinner. We did like crescent roll dough and put cheese, like a string cheese stick in there with pepperoni, and then dunked it in marinara. We had seen that recipe on some social media and we tried it and it was yummy. A few things we might change: add more pepperoni. And the cheese didn't really like melt like I thought it would, but it was still yummy. The kids did not eat it, but whatever. Willie got the kids to sleep so that I could do this book club, and now I'm heading to bed. I really haven't read much today at all. I've listened to well, not quite a bit, like 25% of Nevermore. And it's getting interesting. Morgan is whisked away to Nevermore on the day that she's supposed to die because she's this cursed child. So yeah, that'll be a fun listen. I'm enjoying it. I will read Class Act before bed tonight. Oh, sorry. I'll read Class Act before bed tonight and see how far I can get. It's just a graphic novel, so I could get far. Yeah, that's Monday. We will see you tomorrow. Everyone, happy Tuesday. It's the first time I'm talking to you on this Tuesday and it's already the afternoon, right? And Mabel and I are home. We're waiting for Willie and Theo to come home. And I just thought I'd update you a little bit. It was a pretty normal work day.
But it's raining out there.
It is raining out there, and what's it gonna turn to?
It's gonna freeze.
It's gonna freeze and we're gonna get some snow on top of it. People are projecting a snow day tomorrow, so we'll see. I worked on a display mostly for Lucky Charms. No, for St. Patrick's Day. What's in there? Can you show? A bouncy ball. Cool. And so we just got a bunch of green books and it said, where's that bouncy ball from? I have no idea. I don't know where you got it. And then I also had to work, so we're transitioning to a new library management system, which is a lot of work. And so I was getting a lot of information and paperwork done for our new system that we're going with. So kind of a busy day, but productive day. Now we're home waiting for the snow to start. Well, for the rain to change to snow. And I thought I'd give you some updates on reading. I was able to...
Give me lots of snow.
Yeah, a lot of snow. 3 to 6 inches. I was able to listen to a little bit of Nevermore today. I am... Where am I? Chapter 10, which is page 175. It's about a third of the way. It's a chunky book, but it goes by pretty quick. Morgan is now getting ready for the trials in order to join Nevermore's society and like the Wondrous Society.
Mama.
Yeah.
I want to do.
Do you want to color with that stencil?
Yeah.
Okay, I think the markers are over on the table. She needs to pass 4 trials, and only 9 candidates make it into the Wondrous Society, so we'll see if she makes it. I finished my physical read. I finished Class Act by Jerry Craft, and this one was just okay. It really wasn't keeping me intrigued or excited to read it. I enjoyed the content, I guess, and how children are different and they need diversity representation in their adults and in their school, but it just like, I don't know, wasn't super captivating, I guess. And so I gave it 3 stars. We should do some points, huh? If we have time. I don't know when those boys are supposed to get home, but let me open up my Discord. I think I'll go for positive points again. I'm just remembering that I think I'll get more points for positive. So this book has 249 pages, which will get me 20 points right off the bat. There are multiple people on the cover, so that's 4 points. We have an even number of letters, that's another 4 points. Definitely a fast-paced read with a graphic novel, so that's 3 points. There is a wealthy character, the white boy, and Drew goes to his house, and it's just kind of overwhelming. They say it's like a LeBron James type house, so that's another 2 points. And there is more than one POV, so that's another 2 points. So that's 15 points for those prompts, so we're at 35.
Mama,
Yeah.
I want to do on here.
Okay, let's create a space for you. She's getting her stencil and colors ready. It's an urban setting for another 10 points. It's set in New York or in the Bronx, and it's an author I've read from before. Jerry Craft wrote the first one, and I had read it. So that is another 10 points. That means a total of 55 points for Class Act. Wonderful. Let's submit. So then, after that, I did start a little bit more of another physical read. I'm starting the Wild Robot series by Peter Brown. I am about 83 pages in, and we are following a robot who gets washed up onto an island and explores the island. Roz is her name, and she is basically trained to help in any way that she can. And I assume she's supposed to be a robot for humans, but she gets washed up on this island that's only filled with animals. So now she's learning about the world around her, the island she now lives on, and the animals that she can help. I think it'll be cute. This is a 5-star prediction. We'll see if it ends up being that way.
I got red.
You got red? I created a 5-star predictions video a while ago, and I haven't read all of them yet, so we'll see if this one makes the cut. But that's where we're at reading-wise. What do you want? You want the paper off?
Here.
Mabel doesn't like paper on crayons. Tonight, I don't know what we're doing for dinner yet. We have some options. Excuse you. Hello. We might do Alfredo. We might do
What? This is
egg bake, or what's our other option? Pork chops. So we'll see what the boys are in the mood for. And then we're just gonna relax all evening. Woohoo! All right, say bye.
Bye.
out there. Holy
We should
moly.
have had no school today.
It is no school today. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We are home today for a snow day. Mabel was going to go to daycare. Maybe this is not a good time to update you. Mabel was going to go to daycare. Watching.
What did I get wear?
Well, you were gonna wear Wacky Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday.
And her hair already looks wacky.
I know, her hair is already
Mommy,
wacky.
because she didn't go to Kay's house because Beans was throwing up.
Yeah, so Kay is our daycare provider, and her husband Beans was sick, and 4 other kids at daycare were sick too. So
But
we are
Mabel is not.
I know, we're just hoping that Mabel doesn't get sick.
Your hands are so my God.
How does your belly feel?
Good.
Good. Okay, good. We hope she has avoided the illness. So we're all okay, Mabel, back up.
I don't want to.
We are all home today. Willie and I technically.
Hi.
Hi.
That's because it is a blizzard.
It's a blizzard. Willie and I technically need to do e-learning today. For him, that means posting stuff for his 4th grade general music and having his 5th and 6th graders practice. Is that right, Willie? Oh, they didn't even have band today, so not much. And then he just needs to be available. And then I have to make up my hours somehow. I do need to do some work. I think I mentioned it yesterday on changing to our new library management system. So I'll be working on that a little bit today amongst watching our children. So lots of fun. Updates on books. Nevermore, I am at page 175, chapter 10. Didn't listen to any of this last night, but I did make significant progress in The Wild Robot. I got to page 230, which means I only have about, what? Woo! Which means I only have about 40 pages left, so I should be able to finish this relatively easily today and start a new physical read. So, that's what's on the docket. Wow. I've heard of some churches canceling their Ash Wednesday service. However, ours is still on, so maybe we'll get out and go to church tonight. We'll see. Are you my mother? The baby bird asked a dog. I am not your mother. I am a dog, said the dog. Are you my mother? The baby bird asked a cow. How could I be your mother, said the cow. I am a cow. The baby bird stopped to think. The kitten and hen were not his mother. The dog and the cow were not his mother. Ow. I have a mother, said the baby bird. I know I do. All right, Theodore, what are you doing? You're going on the 4-wheeler with who? Greg, what are you going to do? The snow has melted. Oh, no. Are you going to clean up the snow for us? Oh, my. All right. Have fun. Mabel, what are you making? Noodles with white sauce?
That's the dog, and this is the chicken, and that noodles is doing that.
That's right. You are a chef.
Words lead us home. When the end will not reveal its face, I guess I will rest in palms of grace.
Hey friends, I just got off of book club chat with my patrons. We discussed Magnolia Parks, and it was a good little chat. I always love talking with them. We had a good rest of our day. We made chicken Alfredo for dinner. It was just really a lazy day and didn't do as much as I should have done, but that's okay. You need some of those days every once in a while too. I'm about to film my February wrap-up, which is going to be very interesting because I vlogged most of the books I read in February, so I don't know if I'll talk much in that video. But I did want to mention I finished The Wild Robot. Did I say that? I don't think I did. I finished The Wild Robot, and super, super sweet book. I don't quite know if it's 5 stars, but definitely 4. Super sweet about Roz the robot who lands on an island kind of in the middle of nowhere and learns about living on an island and living amongst animals and nature and what that all means. So super sweet. Let's get some points. I'm trying to figure out how I should do it, on my phone or on my computer, but we'll just do my phone. The book had 277 pages, so that's an automatic 20 points right off the bat. I'm looking at the positive point prompts. A book any host has given 5 stars. I don't know. I don't care enough to research that. Higher rating than the last book. What was my last book? Oh yes, technically it was, because I gave it a 4 stars, and my last book was Class Act. Or is that what it's called? Yeah, which was only 3. So that's another 5 points. The book does have sibling characters, technically, with some of the animals being siblings. The prominent ones being the bears that I can think of, so that's another 5 points. Not a title with a title, not multiple people on the cover. Does it have an even number of letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, it does. So that's another 4 points. And it's middle grade. I think all middle grade is fast-paced. So that's another 3 points. How many have I chosen? 4 prompts. Is there a morally gray character? Not really. Favorite trope? Not really. Wealthy character? No. More than one POV? No. Poll pick? No. New to my TBR? No. The is in the title but not the first word? No. And it is a book rec I've gotten multiple times. I've heard it from so many middle grade March people. I think when I bought the book, Molly, my friend, recommended it to me. Oops, sorry. So, that'll be another 1 point for a book rec you've gotten more than once. So we're at 38 points. It does not have an urban setting. It's not a next book boyfriend or girlfriend or love interest. And it's not from an author I've read before. So I didn't get any bonus points. So we're just stuck with that 38 points, which is okay. Not bad. All right, that is submitted. So The Wild Robot is complete, at least for points wise. I think next up physically, I'm going to start The Secret Garden because my next physical read will be Moon Garden, and Moon Garden is a retelling, like a sci-fi retelling of The Secret Garden. So I'm wanting to refresh my memory and get back into The Secret Garden because it's just so cute and sweet. It'll be the first time I've read this new copy that I just got last month. I also have made some pretty good progress in Nevermore. I'm on page 321, which is chapter 17. Morgan has now gone through 3 of the trials, and the 4th one is coming up, so we'll see what happens with all that. Oh, interesting. This ends way earlier than it looks. There's a lot of paper back here, but so I have 140 pages left. That should get done pretty quickly. All right, I'm gonna film my February wrap-up and probably call it a night, so I will see you tomorrow. We'll see what we get up to. We'll be back at school, and should be just a normal day. So we'll talk then.
Ruby, she was made for going west, did not protest my wandering ways. Ruby, she was pretty as they come, 28 years young and unafraid. She gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days, and I had never known my place before, but that's what Ruby soon became. Ruby, she wasn't good at going fast, and the patience that I...
Hello, it is already Thursday night. Sorry I didn't update you before, but it's the end of the day. It's almost bedtime. Kids are asleep. We're probably gonna go to sleep semi-soon, but I figured I should at least come on and update you about, well, a little bit about the day and mostly about the books. So the day was pretty normal. That's why you didn't see much, because I didn't feel like there was much worthy to show. It was a normal day at work. We basically just played all afternoon and evening. The kids played really well downstairs for a while, and we're having some fun together. What did we have for dinner? Pork chops, mashed potatoes, green beans, cornbread, and yeah, we got the kids to bed. Willie got us some Dairy Queen, and now we're just sitting chatting through some things, but updates on reading. Physically, I started The Secret Garden last night and I got to page 37, so not super far, but this one will just, I mean, I've read this now, this will be my 3rd time reading it, and so it's just nice to return to a good, sweet story every once in a while. So yeah, if you don't know, this one's about Mary Lennox. Her family dies of cholera in India, and she is currently on her way back to England to live with her uncle. I also started physically The Wild Robot Escapes, which is the 2nd in the Wild Robot series. I just really liked The Wild Robot when I read it a couple days ago, and I requested it from the library and they had it. So I got to page 74 in this one. It's just so easy to read. Such short chapters, makes you like fly through it. And Roz is on another adventure in this one. Can't talk much about it because it's a sequel, but still super sweet and cute. I did finish Nevermore. This was my audiobook, and friends, I didn't like it as much as everybody loves it. People say that this is the next Harry Potter, and I just didn't see it. Maybe I held it to too high of a standard. Harry Potter has a pretty high standard in my eyes. Like, I love Harry Potter, so maybe I went in with too great of expectations. Maybe it was the fact that I listened to it, or I just wasn't in the mood for it. I have felt maybe a little bit like too much middle grade, and so maybe that played into it, but I think I'm only gonna give it 3 stars. I don't even think I want to continue on with the series, which is kind of a bummer, but also like I just need to do what's right for me, read what I want to read, and so I don't know if I'll continue on, really. So gave this one 3 stars. It didn't pull me in like I hoped it would. I feel like expectations really do play a big part in my enjoyment, especially if I just thought I was gonna love it and then I didn't. Like I listened to it and I didn't want to pop in an earbud whenever I had a chance. So yeah, I don't know. It also just, I felt like I lacked getting to know the main character a little bit, and I don't know, again, if that was me or the way it was written, but I didn't feel like I knew Morgan enough, and I didn't care so much about all the trials. I don't know. I'm not making much sense, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. But we did finish a book, so I need to get some points. So I have my laptop here in front of me. That's how we're gonna do it. And I'm gonna hold my book with my chin. I'm on the stingers. I'm just gonna write Nevermore as the title of the book. How many pages? It was 465, I believe. Well, without the acknowledgements, 461, which gets me 40 points right off the bat. Holy moly. Let's see about increasing. I've just been a big defender of my team, I guess. I'm sure one of the hosts has given this 5 stars. I'm sure they have. But I wish there was an easy way for me to look that up. I don't know. That's a really hard prompt. Not higher rating. There is not sibling characters. Title within the title. No, there is multiple people on the cover, so that's another 4 points. Even number of letters. 32 letters. So yes, it's another 4 points. It was not a fast-paced read. Morley Gray character. No. Favorite trope of like a magical school and like games that they had to get through. I would say that's a favorite trope. So that's another 3 points. A wealthy character. Yes. Morgan's patron, the redhead, Jupiter North, he's rich. So that's another 2 points. And we can get 1 point with the is in the title but not the first word, because it's Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow. So that's another point. I think we're at 54. My brain isn't working. Urban setting, it is in a city, even though it's not a city in our world. So that's another 10 points. What did I just say my total was at? 54? 64 now with that 10 points. And not a book boyfriend and not an author I've read from before. So I think 64 points for this book. There's Willie looking all spiffy with his glasses.
Hey guys.
Okay, so I have submitted those points. And now I think I'm gonna get ready for bed. I really should have packed. I'm going on a bachelorette party weekend. So I should have packed for the weekend, but I didn't. I'll do it tomorrow after school. I'm gonna get ready for bed and read a little bit of something before bed. Either one of these two. Oh, and then tomorrow I'll get to pick a new audiobook to start. Like I said, I've been feeling a little bit like I'm reading too much middle grade, so I might pick up an adult. I wouldn't be surprised if that's my next audiobook. So, all right, I've been talking for too long. Bye. Good morning, happy Friday. We are outside of work. I'm about to head in, but I did want to just say good morning. I am really looking forward to the weekend, so I hope that today goes kind of fast at school. I did read quite a bit more of The Wild Robot Escapes last night. I took a bath and decided that I was going to read that, just because it was more fast-paced than The Secret Garden. But then when I got into bed, I tried The Secret Garden and I swiftly fell asleep. So, those are my two physical reads. I have two possibilities for my audiobook. The first, I suppose I could just show them to you, huh? The first is because the hold is almost up, and so it is another middle grade, but it feels a little different because it's a classic. We've got Anne of Avonlea by Ellen Montgomery. This is the second in the Anne series. I'd love to make some progress in that. And then the other one is an adult book, and it's the only adult I have on my TBR for the month. It is Things We Lost to the Water by Eric Nguyen. Someone told me how to pronounce it, and I'm already botching it. So I have to decide which one. They're both due relatively soon on my Libby app, so like 5 days away or 4 days away. And so I need to get to both of them if I'm going to listen to them. We'll just decide in the moment which one I want to start. Sometimes I do it by how long the audiobook is, so let me just check and I can tell you. Because, where is it? Anne of Avonlea is 9 hours, which I usually listen at 2 times the speed, so that could take me 4.5 hours. And then Things We Lost to the Water is 11 hours, so 5.5. We'll see. I also started the last episode in Love is Blind this morning while I was eating my breakfast, and it's the wedding episode. So if you want to chat Love is Blind in the comments after you've watched the episode, I'd be happy to do so. At this point, I only feel like one of the couples is going to survive or say yes at the altar, and I won't say who because I don't want to give any spoilers, but I don't think it was a very good season for actually finding long-lasting relationships. So anyway, I'm gonna head in, get the day started, and hopefully it goes by quickly.
I'm sorry for the things I said. I never meant to break you the way you broke. In the distance over bridges, I hear you calling out through the smoke, and I hold my breath while you choke.
wanted to show you how the March Madness bracket at my school is going. We're doing Battle of the Genres this month. And so up here you can see historical beat out romance, biography beat out poetry, mystery beat out realistic. These are the number of votes, by the way. And adventure beat out sports. On this side we have nonfiction beating out narrative nonfiction, graphic novels beating out manga, thriller beating out fantasy, and horror beating out sci-fi. So we'll see out of these next 4 matchups who will make it to the final 4. Hello everyone. It's the end of the workday. I went home, packed up my stuff, said goodbye to the kids and Willie, and now I'm on the road to the bachelorette party. I'm really excited to spend the weekend with my friends. I'm a little nervous about getting exhausted because I'm 33 weeks pregnant today. So we'll see. Will have to listen to my body and make sure that I'm resting when I need to. It's helpful that one of my friends, the one who's throwing the party, is also pregnant. More newly pregnant than I am. She's at like 14 or 15 weeks, I think. So hopefully she and I can take it easy a little bit. I mean, we obviously want to celebrate our friend Betsy, but we need to listen to our bodies too. I'm starting to feel sore already, which is just a bummer. So, the day was very busy. Kids were coming to the library left and right. It was reading day for like basically every single grade, it felt like. So I didn't get much reading done. I was tallying up marks on our March Madness bracket. So that was fun. We'll see what they vote for next week. But yeah, then the day was done and hit the road. I did have to make a quick stop at the dollar store because I guess we're supposed to give either undies or a bra to the bride-to-be, and I wanted to go silly and buy like gross dollar store underwear, but then I slipped a gift certificate to Victoria's Secret in there, so I had to get the underwear to wrap the gift card in. So I did that, and now we're on the road. It's about an hour drive for me, so I will be listening. I did have a chance to just barely start Things We Lost to the Water by Eric Yen. That's how they say it in the audiobook. They say Yen, I think. So that's how I'm going to say it. I haven't really gathered much. We're following a family in the 1970s who have just immigrated from Vietnam, and it sounds like they're living in New Orleans. So that's really all I know. I'm going to listen to more on this drive, and we'll see what we get up to. I think tonight is just relaxing and hanging out. Tomorrow will be a bigger day. I think we'll get to sleep in, which I haven't done in ages. But then we're going, I think, brewery/winery hopping in a pretty town called Stillwater. It's right on the river. And then my friend got us reservations for dinner tomorrow night in an igloo. So it should be a really fun weekend, celebrating Betsy and her marriage to Jose. And yeah, it'll be very fun. Looking forward to it. Probably not much reading will get done, but that's okay. It'll make my heart happy regardless. So we'll talk to you later.
I've climbed the mountains in Montana, danced in the lights of New Orleans. Portland ran away with me, and San Francisco stayed with me. Nashville made its way in between. Fell in love in Minnesota, and fell apart south of Salt Lake. Colorado calls to me, and Washington will always be begging for a piece of me to stay. Maybe some things never change, but I wanna know how it feels to hang pictures on a wall, sleep in the same bed to stay. I want someone to take up my time and miss me when I go. I've swam the beaches on the west coast, climbed the trees of Caroline. I felt the city streets of Boston underneath my feet, heard the sound of subways down the line, walked the lakesides of Wisconsin, and bathed in springs of Idaho. I could use a day or two, or even just an afternoon, getting myself lost in Chicago. Maybe I'm homesick for it all, 'cause I wanna know how it feels to hang pictures on a wall, sleep in the same bed at night. I want reasons to stay, I want someone.
Hello everyone. Long time no chat. I'm sorry that I didn't get on to talk to you anytime this weekend. It's already Sunday and I'm driving home from bachelorette weekend. But hopefully you saw some good footage. We had a great time celebrating Betsy. I am indeed a little tired and my body's a little sore, but it was still a great weekend. Just chatting with her bridal party, and they all got to know each other, which was good for the wedding, and it was great. Can you see my tattoo here? I have a little heart by my eye and it's not going away. So it's now Sunday. This morning we just made breakfast and had to clean up the Airbnb. And now I'm heading home. I'm actually close to home, only about 10 minutes away. So it was a good drive home. I didn't listen to much. On the way there, I did listen to Things We Lost to the Water by Eric Nien. I'm going to botch that name every time I say it. And it's getting really interesting. We're following both Huang, who's the mother, and then Dune, I think is his name. I'm just listening, and so I can't, it's a little difficult to know the names, but I should look at the book when I get home and actually look at what their names are, so I pronounce them correctly and know what they are. Anyway, it's getting good. It's just about their time. There's a little bit of like immigration story from coming from Vietnam, and then they were in a immigration camp. What's that called? That's not what it's called. But in Singapore, and then ended up in New Orleans. And then the perspective of the son, he's only like, I don't know, 6 or 7, and so that's a really interesting perspective about moving from a different country and from all the things you're used to something brand new. So I'm really enjoying that. I think I'm like 25% of the way through. On the way home, I didn't listen much though, because I had to talk to my parents. We just hadn't caught up in a few days, and so I talked to them and we had to debrief Love is Blind, of course. So we did that. Can you see all the balloons in the back? I don't know what you're seeing, but we had a balloon arch, and I said, you know, or they were going to start popping them, and I said, you know, my kids, I think, would have a lot of fun just seeing that balloon arch, and then maybe playing with the balloons, or we could all pop them, or I don't know. But I decided to take all the balloons home, which I'm crazy, but I think that they will find a lot of joy from those balloons. So, yeah, talked to my parents on the way home, and now I'm going to be there in like 6 minutes, I think. So that's the weekend. Oh, I did finish The Wild Robot Escapes last night, just before bed. That one is the second in that series by Peter Brown, and really, really cute. I think I don't know if I liked this one more than the first, but I just felt like this one was more adventure-packed and fast-paced, because Roz finds herself away from the island and has to get back, and it's really sweet. So I liked that one, and I'm going to see if I can get the third one this month. I'll have to do points with you later for Ramathon, but for now, know that I finished it, and I think I'll probably give it 4.5 stars. Because I feel like I liked it more than The Wild Robot, and I gave that 4. So, I don't know. 4 or 4.5. We'll leave it at that. I'm excited to get home to the kids and see what we get up to the rest of the day. So, we will chat later tonight.
I wonder what it is. Hi, Daddy. I'm just showing the camera. Like a baby. Yeah, it's really cute. I know. Balloon. How did you even pack it?
They're in the car.
What? Is there anything else?
No. What do you think?
But where can we put these on?
I don't know. There's more.
What?
Balloon.
I'll go. What? Table, don't pop them. Table, you're gonna pop them. There's more.
What do you think?
Good.
Is that fun?
Yeah. There's tiny balloons.
That's a lot of balloons.
Yeah.
Hey guys, where are we going? To the museum. Nuh-uh. Where are we going?
To the toy store.
The toy store. Are you excited?
Not to the toy store.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a toy store.
That's okay. It's a toy store.
No, it's not.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm going to punch my eyeball out of my head.
Oh,
Oh, what the?
Ouch.
Are you okay?
That didn't hurt 1 minute. If you think the alligator, I'll be the best.
it's right.
Blah, blah, blah. Boop, boop, boop. Hello.
Oh no. Obviously, I'm back home. We went on a little excursion to a toy store. Kids got some new toys. Mabel just wanted these little sticker books. She's obsessed with little books that she can hold. And then, can you hand me his new robot?
Yeah.
Theo got a robot that he can program and like send on different excursions. So, when I got home, I saw that I had some bookish mail to open. So we may as well, whoa, whoa, are you okay? You wanna sit by me? We're gonna open them together. Okay, Mabel? Go. That is from my friend Michelle. Michelle has a channel. Michelle Lynn Reads. Go check her out. She told me she was gonna send me this book because she knew it would not work for her. Well, she tried it in February, and she is not the biggest romance reader. She didn't like this author, but she knows I like this author. So, what? There's no room. There you go. Okay, so she sent Wild Love by Elsie Silver. She sent a little note.
That's mine.
No, it's a note for me. Do you want to see? Oh, so sweet.
What is it for?
Okay, she basically just said once I read it, we should talk about it. So, thank you, Michelle, for the book. That's the first in her Rose Hill series. I've only ever read Chestnut Springs, so looking forward to it. And now, in this one is my actual book of the month books. Let's open her up. My choices for March. So, the March pick I chose was Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey. This is about a woman getting stuck on an island here in Antarctica. Well, we have lots of different bookmarks. They all say something different. This one says, "Don't leave me in here." And Theo, that's the book I chose for the Lolly Award. I already had all of the other top 4 finalists, and I thought I might as well get a free book. So I picked Phantasma. I don't know if I have any interest in it, but I have heard good things. It's a fantasy romance, kind of loosely based on Phantom of the Opera. Okay. So maybe. Should I help you with those stickers? Okay. It's kind of cool. There's like a holographic Lolly finalist on the back. That's really neat. So, got this one and Wild. Okay. I got these 2 from Book of the Month and Wild Love from Elsie Silver. So thank you to Michelle for the romance book, and I'm always excited to add more Book of the Month books. Okay. We're gonna do some sticker books for Mabel now.
Now that you're comfortable.
Thumbs up. Thumbs down.
Now that you're comfortable.
No thumbs up. Good evening, everyone. It is Sunday evening. We had some dinner and we got the kids to bed. I decided to film my Bujo briefing for March, and now I'm just cleaning up from that. Thought we could chat for a bit while I do that. I need to do some points with you for the Wild Robot, and I realized that as I was putting it in my reading journal that I don't know what kind of points I will get. So, because I'm trying not to be on screens, I'm actually going to look at my reading journal and see. So, for it being in, there is an urban setting. Am I stretching that too far? I might be stretching it too far because mostly it's on the farm. They travel through a city, but we won't count that. Page count was 270 something. 276. So that'll be 20 points to start off with. And it is an author I've read from before because I just finished the first in this series by Peter Brown. So that's another 10 points. We are at 30. I'm just gonna... I'm not looking at taking away points. I feel bad. But let's see if we can add some more. It is a book that I gave a higher rating than the last because Nevermore got 3 stars and The Wild Robot I'm giving 4. So that's another 5 points. The book does have sibling characters, so that's another 5 points. It was definitely a fast-paced read for another 3 points. It's brand new to my TBR. I wasn't even planning on reading it this month, but because my library had it, I picked it up, so that's another point. And again, it's a book rec I've gotten more than once. This whole series I've gotten recommendations multiple times, so that's another point. So I think that's 45 points. If my math is incorrect, you'll see it up here. I'm running on empty tonight, so yeah, that's where we're at. I did listen to a little bit of Things We Lost to the Water just while I was sitting in the chair with the kids. I'm still enjoying that one. Things are happening with the family now that they're in the US, and I'm just looking forward to listening to more. That's a wrap on the weekend, on the whole week actually. Whoa, it was a great week. I feel good about the week. The only thing that I'm not feeling great about is my body. I'm just a little sore. Oh, we need to do a bump day. Let me get to a position. I'm in a good shirt for a bump. This is 33 weeks. Ta-da! She's growing in there. I have an appointment tomorrow morning, so we'll see if everything is continuing to look good. And yeah, I'm just taking it one day at a time because my body is sore and it's hard to take care of the littles and do all the things I want to do while also being sore. So that's okay. I'm lucky that she is still in there growing, and hopefully she is just gonna keep on kicking in there for a while. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this week. Let me know what you got up to in the last week, if there's anything exciting from the past or upcoming that you would like to share about. I would love to chat with you in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.